All right, we're back with just doing the soldering part of the water hose, and you can see now how I've got it all tore apart and the pieces are marked. That's why you want to mark the pieces so when it goes back together it will come back nicely. On the ends you can see right here where I sanded, you got to take all of the scuff off it and get it so it has a good adhesion for the solder to stick to. And you have to do the outside, especially on old copper. And even though we got new copper here, I still want to do the inside. You see how we scuff that? And it just makes the solder adhere to it nicely. If you look at the new piece of copper, you can see that it's still pretty shiny and stuff in there, but I still, when I do it, I still want to put a scuff inside there and clean it just to make sure there's nothing in there. Then we got to use a solder here. I like to use the resin core solder so it gives it some cleaning ability too when it's soldering in. And then we stick it in the vise here. I'll do one to show you how it is. So here is our part that's got the marks on it. And I'm going to set that in the vise just enough to hold it. And then I'm going to line up the other piece. Here's the mark. I'm going to line that up to here, and you can see what I was doing. I got two marks right there, and I got one mark on there. So I have to take that, flip it around to line up my mark. Very important to have those marks lined up, otherwise it's going to cause a big frustration when you get done. And now I roll that around, and I also have a depth mark on there too, so you don't want to get it too deep. We'll line it up like that, and that's ready for solder. It's cleaned on both sides, and I'm going to put this on here to give you a good look at how it goes together. See if I can't get this in here. Double check. Use your torch to heat it up. And now you're going to heat your copper all the way around. And then you're going to hot the copper. The way I do it is I put the copper, my solder, on the back side of the flame, and I just lightly touch it to see when it starts warming up. And then you touch your copper, your solder to the pipe, and then you watch for it to suck itself in, and it'll suck it right in all the way around. Then you just wrap it all the way around, and you can see where it builds a bead, and you just gotta lightly put it around so your pipe's heated up, and it'll suck it down into the joint. Now as it's done, now you look in there, see how it's gone all the way around the joint? There's a little spot right there that's got some slag. That's why you want to always make sure that you heat it nicely and get that all burnt off on there. And you see how it's got a nice seal all the way around it? There's a little spot right there, see? And you heat that up, and the solder that's remaining in the joint will suck itself in. And you just make sure that you got a nice penetrating heat all the way around. I'll just put it in there nicely. Make sure that it sucks it in. And that's the way you solder copper pipe. And it can be on this project, it can be in your house, anything that has copper, heating and air conditioning and all those kind of things. So hope it was useful, and fade to black.